what's going on, guys? It's Brian with Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation Investing. And in this video, I'm going to give you my weekly picks for new comic books that are coming out January 3rd, 2018. Now, real quick, if this is your first time here and you love comic books and you love pop culture, then I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. That way you never miss a future upload. It's the first week of January, guys. We've got a bunch of great titles coming out, so let's go ahead and get into it. Kicking off this week, we have Batman and the Signal #1. Batman may own the night, but with new villains emerging during the day, he needs an ally to defend the city when he can't. Only one teen is up to the challenge, Duke Thomas. After months of training, he's ready to step out of the shadow of the Bat to become his own kind of hero. Meet Gotham City's newest protector, the Signal. We have a regular cover by Cully Hamner. There's also a regular priced variant for this by Declan Shalvey. Next, we have Batman #38. This is the origin of Bruce Wayne. If Matty could grow up to be anybody, he'd grow up to be millionaire playboy Bruce Wayne. But what would happen if he was forced to relive the worst tragedy of Bruce's life and his parents were murdered? Batman's hunt for the killer puts him face to face with a strange mirror version of his own past. We have a regular cover by Tim Sale. There's also a regular priced variant by Olivier Corporal. Batman White Knight #4. Jim Gordon and the Gotham City PD are thrown into disarray when Jack Napier leads a show-stopping campaign to become councilman in the politically abandoned neighborhood of Backport. Civic backlash brews as Mayor Hill struggles to find creative ways of criminalizing Napier's democratic aspirations, and Batman's interference blooms into a liability for Gotham PD's public image. Through it all, the new Joker plots to derail everything, and a new secret about Harley's past are revealed. We have a regular cover and a regular priced variant cover, and both are by Sean Murphy. Harley and Ivy meet Betty and Veronica #4. The Riverdale Vixens didn't really need a makeover, but they're getting one anyway, courtesy of a pair of supervillains masquerading as It Girls. Well, Harley as Betty is up to no good for sure, but who knew Ivy would turn Veronica into a bookworm? And how are their counterparts faring in Gotham City? You may want to know. This has a gorgeous regular cover by Jenny Friesen. There's also a regular priced variant by Gene Ha. Nightwing #36. This is the Untouchables Relentless. Bodies are piling up in Bloodhaven. Tracking down the killer will lead Nightwing into a web of corruption and intrigue, as well as put him in the crosshairs. Dick Grayson's greatest cold case is coming back to haunt him. If he doesn't solve it this time, it could destroy everything he's built in his adopted town. We have a regular cover by Bernard Chang. There's also a regular price variant by Yasmin Putri. Superman #38. This is the finale to Super Sons of Tomorrow. With no other choice left, the Batman of Tomorrow brings in the Titans of Tomorrow to take on today's Teen Titans as the life of Superman's son hangs in the balance. See the return of future Superman Connor Kent, Wonder Woman, Cassie Sandsmark, and Bart Allen Flash in the final battle of this epic crossover. There's a regular cover by Ivan Rice. There's also a regular price variant by John Boy Myers. Gravediggers Union #3. What is the key that will release the Dark Gods? Destined to prove herself as the true prophet of the apocalypse, Morgan embarks on a darkly mystical journey that may tear her apart. Meanwhile, to find the location of Morgan in the Black Temple, the Gravediggers have to do battle with one of the strangest creatures they've ever encountered, the Yuppie Vampire. Now, this comic's still pretty good. Kind of lost a little bit of interest in it, but I'm at least going to pick it up through the first arc, and hopefully it picks up again. It's still worth picking up to me now, so I'm going to keep it in my weekly picks. Walking Dead #175. This is the start of a new story arc called The New World Order. It's part 1. New friends, new enemies, new threats. It's a whole new world. Now, there's a regular cover by Charlie Adlard, but the one you want to get this week is a regular price variant by Bill Sienkiewicz. Spawn #281. This is going to have a regular cover and a black and white cover. Both are regular priced. Also, there's a solicit state that there's going to be a premiere of a new hero in this issue. Astonishing X-Men #7. This is part 1 to A Man Called X. Child Xavier has a plan. He's going to save the world whether you want it or not. Now, this is going to ship with 7 different covers. There's a regular cover by Mike Deodato Jr. There's a lenticular homage cover by John Cassaday. There's a trading card variant by John Tyler Christopher. There's an Avengers variant by Marco Cicchetto, which is my favorite of the bunch. There's a Legacy Headshot variant by Mike McCone. There's an Incentive variant by Phil Noto. There's also an Incentive variant by Chris Stevens, which I do not have the art for. Guardians of the Galaxy #150. This is Return of Adam Warlock Part 1. That's right, as more and more parties take interest in Infinity Stones, a man with serious Infinity experience joins the fray. Also, Nova Rocket leads the charge against the Raptors. This is going to ship with a bunch of different covers. I only have one cover in this video because that's the one I like, and it's also my pick of the week, and that's the cover A, which is a gorgeous Alex Ross 3D lenticular cover. But if you're interested, there's also a John Tyler Christopher trading card variant, there's an Avengers variant, there's a Scotty Young Baby variant, there's also an incentive Aaron Cuter variant, an incentive Mike Allred variant, there's an incentive Ron Lim remastered variant that'll be $850, or an incentive Ron Lim remastered sketch variant, which would be about $1,700. So there you go. I like the Alex Ross, and that's the only one I'm showing. Phoenix Resurrection Return of Jean Grey #2. A light in the darkness is not always welcome. Kitty Pryde, Old Man Logan, and Cyclops are leading teams of X-Men all across the globe chasing events connected to the Phoenix. But with teammates disappearing and familiar enemies returning, the X-Men are fighting a losing battle. There's going to have 4 different covers for it. There's a regular Lionel Francis Yu cover. There's a regular price variant by N. Hayek, which is my favorite cover of this. This artist is absolutely fantastic. He does great cover art. There's also a regular price Victor Hugo connecting variant. And there's an incentive variant by Marcos Martin. Rise of the Black Panther #1. This is part 1 to the secret origin of the Black Panther. It's just in time for the highly anticipated film. You witness the early years of the man who will become to rule one of the most scientifically advanced countries in the world. There's going to have 6 different covers for it. There's a regular Brian Stelfreeze cover. There's a regular priced movie variant. There's a regular priced Tyler Kirkham variant. There's a regular priced Blank variant. There's an incentive Chris Sprouse variant. There's also an incentive Paul Renaud variant. Rogue and Gambit #1. This is part 1 to Ring of Fire. It also seems like a title that Marvel will probably cancel within a year. But either way, this is going to have 6 different covers for it. There's a regular Chris Anka cover. There's an Avengers Daniel Acuna variant. There's a Blank variant. There's a Mike McCone Legacy Headshot variant. There's 2 incentive variant covers. One is by Steve Scroce. Another is by Bilquis Evely. I can't pronounce either of those names, but I did my best. Baby Teeth #7 from Aftershock Comics. First there was Clark, a cute baby for sure, but probably the Antichrist. Then came assassins, and dead exes, and creepy Illuminati groups, and warlocks, and super aggressive laser tag. But now, Sadie must face her most terrifying challenge yet. Flying with an infant. So there it is, guys. Those are my picks for new comic books that are coming out Wednesday, January 3rd, 2018. Still feels kind of weird saying 2018, but man, it's great to have a new year. Anyways, comment down below. Let me know what books you guys are picking up, even if they're not in this video, because that's how I find new titles to read. If you've enjoyed watching this video, click that thumbs up button for me, because hey, I like thumbs. Also, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. That way you'll never miss a future upload. I want to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters. And this is Brian from Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation and Investing. And I'll see you guys next time.